Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news right now. President Trump and his administration have made the announcement that they will wind down the DACA program. The announcement came within the past hour from Attorney General Jeff Sessions. DACA stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, and it was instituted by President Obama to protect from deportation children brought into the country and let them work legally here and also get an education. Some requirements attached to it. But the Trump administration wants to wind down that program and will give Congress 6 months to reform immigration policy as it sees fit. The Attorney General says the DACA program was a case of presidential overreach, which would not survive a court challenge.
Simply put, if we are to further our goal of strengthening the constitutional order and the rule of law in America, the Department of Justice cannot defend this overreach.
Congress must now decide the future of DACA, but Congress has had difficulty finding agreement on reforming immigration policy. The young people affected by DACA have been called the Dreamers, and those who support continuing the program voiced their concerns in Washington today. This protest is one of many that have been taking place all across the country. Activists will now be focusing attention on Congress in an effort to get Congress to take action and protect the so-called Dreamers. And if you get the very latest news and reports on the DACA announcement, we have it at clickondetroit.com. Little Caesars Arena is about to change the city of Detroit. It's getting ready for its grand opening with the Kid Rock concert a week from today. But they're also giving us a sneak peek over the next few days of exactly what it looks like inside. Local 4's business editor Rod Maloney joining us live with a big ribbon cutting ceremony that took place just a short time ago. Good afternoon.
Well, Rhonda, I'll tell you what, we expected the ribbon cutting to be over a little while ago, but it's still ongoing. They got a major production just down the aisleway here, and they've had speakers, and everybody's going to be getting up. You got like the mayor and the governor, and they're all going to be saying what they're going to say. But take a look at Little Caesars Arena because it is open, and we're going to get the full tour tomorrow. But let's talk about the fact that it was 1999 when they finished Comerica Park that they started talking about building this, and guess what? Took 18 years, but here you are.
An event of this magnitude is bound to attract the who's who around the state, but the one guy with the big dream didn't live to see it. Yet Chris Illich remembered his father Mike this morning.
I know that my father would be so fired up to see this arena open, and I'm glad we shared the vision and the details with him along the way. He was so proud of the difference we continue to make in Detroit.
We got a quick look inside at the arena. It sparkles, hosts what promises to be the biggest and best video screen anywhere, with spectacular sightlines from pretty much any seat.
Did you ever think this day was going to come?
You know, there were periods where you really wondered because we had all these dreams and all these hopes.
Olympia Entertainment President and CEO Tom Wilson told us this morning, Little Caesars Arena completes the notion downtown Detroit can once again be something not just busy, but impressive. All 4 major sports teams here, and Wilson believes it's about to become the epicenter of Michigan entertainment.
Every night you're going to have 1 or 3 or 5 events going on down here, along with 100 restaurants that have opened here in the last couple of years. So there's feet on the ground, there's energy, there's emotion, there's excitement. It's a Detroit we haven't seen in decades.
All right, and take a look at this logo here. I don't know, I can't tell if it's a coffee cup or a hockey puck, but the bottom line is that is the symbol for the new Little Caesars Arena. Now, they're going to be taking us inside. We're going to get a better look at this in just a couple of minutes and also talk to some of the people who are here for the ribbon cutting. But the full tour is going to happen tomorrow. So stick with us. We'll have full coverage. Back to you.
You're right about that logo. It does kind of look like a coffee cup, which I know was not the intent. Rod, you get to see inside. When does the public get a chance to do the same?
Good question. Here's how it's going to work. They're going to do sort of like the auto show charity preview on Friday night. They're going to have a big charity event inside here. Then Saturday from 2 to 8, they're going to be allowing people to come in and tour the whole place, but you have to get a reservation. So go to clickondetroit.com. We have all the information that they've given us to help you get yourself in if you want to come see it come Saturday.
It'll be very exciting to see what they've been doing in there for the last couple of years. Pretty exciting times for us here in Detroit. Thanks, Rod. Labor Day, it was yesterday, but in Texas it brought heartache for thousands of families that are affected by Hurricane Harvey's aftermath. Some victims returned to their neighborhoods to see what was left of their homes. Meanwhile, the Red Cross says that about 1,400 people still remain in Houston's convention center because they can't get back to their homes or there's nothing there for them to live in. Right now, 4,600 homes are still flooded, still have standing water in them, and the storm is blamed for 60 deaths. Nearly 560,000 families have registered for FEMA's Housing Assistance Program. This is such a vast storm that impacts so many people. Well, we have just learned that a star-studded benefit for those affected by Hurricane Harvey is coming to network near you. Hand in Hand, a benefit for Hurricane Harvey relief will air live from Los Angeles, New York, and Nashville on September 12th, next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Viewers can watch it live right here on NBC, and it will also stream on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The event will feature appearances by Beyonce, whose hometown is actually in Houston, Barbra Streisand, George Clooney, and Oprah Winfrey, just to name a few. If you'd like to get more information, you can go to clickondetroit.com, but they're certainly hoping to raise millions of dollars for hurricane relief. While the long, slow recovery for Hurricane Harvey continues in Texas and Louisiana, now Florida and the Caribbean prepping for a monster hurricane that is churning right now out in the Atlantic named Irma. Irma has grown into a Category 5. That's the highest it goes. Sustained winds up to 175 miles per hour as it approaches the island of Antigua. The Dominican Republic is bracing for the arrival of Irma, which is also expected to slam Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. A state of emergency has already been declared for the entire state of Florida. We are certainly hoping that some way, somehow, this can veer off in another direction. Are we certain it could make landfall in Florida at this point?
There is a chance that it curves up north and over the Atlantic, and at some point it would hit the United States. Will it be Florida? Will it be the Carolinas? It looks like the best bet is for southern Florida on Saturday. Look at the size of Irma, a giant storm approaching Puerto Rico, the Dominican, over toward Cuba, and you can see the Bahamas also in the path of this Turks and Caicos. It is 180-mile-an-hour winds swirling around this Category 5, and it's moving at a pretty good clip here to the west at about 14 miles an hour. Still a Cat 5 when it hits Puerto Rico and then into Haiti over toward the Dominican as well, and likely a Category 4 storm when it hits southern Florida on Saturday. That's the way it looks right now. Back here at home, we have 67 degrees on our way, only a few degrees warmer, and we'll talk more about spotty shower chances in your Tuesday afternoon coming up.
All right, Brandon, thank you. A 17-year-old was arraigned today in the shooting death of his stepfather. Detroit police say that the teenage boy shot and killed his stepfather on Saturday night after they had an argument over money at a home on Ward Avenue near McNichols and the Lodge Freeway near Detroit's northwest side. That teen was taken into custody early on Sunday. A man who escaped police and was actually in handcuffs at the time is expected to be arraigned today. Saturday morning, Detroit police pulled over artiste Deshaun Davis around 11 o'clock in the morning for speeding. Police say that he almost had a warrant for probation violation following a home invasion. He also did. Davis was arrested on that warrant, but somehow was able to get out of the handcuffs and escape. Just before midnight on Sunday, Detroit police took Davis back into custody. And it's a big day all across Michigan as kids headed back to school here in Metro Detroit as well. And the Detroit Public Schools Community District Superintendent Nikolai Vitti visited one of our schools, Bethune Elementary Middle School, this morning to kick off Back to School Day. Vitti, along with Bethune's principal, distributed hundreds of book bags donated by attorney Mike Morris to the school students. Superintendent Vitti is expected to visit several schools to celebrate the first day.
To visit a couple schools, and so far the energy has been positive. I think principals feel a new sense of support by the district as far as the opening of schools was concerned. We met with them one-on-one and asked them what they needed to make sure we had a smooth opening.
And the start of school was extra special for 25,000 Detroit Public School students as they all received new backpacks filled with school supplies courtesy of the Mike Morse Law Firm, something that the firm has been doing for the last few years for young students. Students at Bethune Elementary and Middle School on Detroit's west side got their backpacks this morning just in time for the new school year. Coming up, troubling tensions in North Korea. We'll have an update for you on that, and a disturbing crime. A pizza delivery man who was deaf is recovering from injuries. See what happened to him next.
I've been given the honor to tell an incredibly powerful first day of school story. Lots of kids are going back to school today. These kids are obviously very, very excited, but one elementary school has literally gone to the dogs. And I will explain why. This is your first day of school today too, right, Willa?
We never need.
Welcome back, everybody. Tensions continue to rise on the Korean peninsula as South Korea conducts a live fire drill as a show of force against North Korea's latest missile test. State media is reporting North Korea appears to be preparing for yet another missile launch. On Monday, an emergency meeting was called with United Nations Security Council. Defense Secretary Mattis warned North Korea faced total destruction if it threatened the United States.
We are not looking to the total annihilation of a country, namely North Korea. But as I said, we have many options to do so.
U.S. officials say that the White House plans to negotiate a solution to the crisis and use military force to stop North Korea's advances. A man in Indianapolis, a deaf man who has a job delivering pizzas, was the victim of a violent robbery over the weekend. Mark Rice is his name, and he was making a delivery when two men approached him and started beating him. He gave them the pizza, he gave them all the money that he had, but they kept hitting him. Insult was added to injury when he went to a nearby party store and people ignored him. Mark walked back to his employer's store to report the robbery. Police found Mark's car and have one man in custody for the beating. Still ahead from Sin City to south of the border, ahead for this Tasty Tuesday, a Las Vegas-style meeting Mexican cuisine, and you can get it right here in Metro Detroit and Brandon. After tasting this morning, I can say it is delicious.
Very good, and we'll take a look at Mex. Also, increasing shower chances, tracking more of those, tracking 40s, tracking it all with you next.
The biggest.
We have a fun way for you to celebrate taking the kids, grandkids back to school on this Tasty Tuesday. It's a place where you can rest your feet after or during shopping. Enjoy Mex Great Lakes.
Mex Great Lakes is a new modern Mexican restaurant at Great Lakes Crossing Mall, but feels like Las Vegas.
You're definitely always entertained from the food, from the Three Amigos show that we have going on.
Mex is a must for a shopper's siesta.
Take a seat and enjoy margarita and have some good chips and salsa.
There's another Mex in Bloomfield Hills, and the Mex motto?
Food is king, so I mean, we definitely are food focused, using the freshest things that we can get our hands on.
From the gorgeous guacamole to the chicken, chorizo, crispy cod tacos, it's all homemade.
We make our own masa for the tamales. We're using local produce vendors to get our tomatoes in, to get our lettuce in.
Mex is one of many Chef Zach Sklar creations, and his Food is King menu has tons of tamales, fabulous fajitas, salads, and a loco lunch menu.
$8 menu, from burritos to tacos, and along with the $8 menu, we also have Kids Eat Free.
Mex Great Lakes executive chef Andre Fuentes says freshness sets his mod Mex apart all the way to the desserts, like a homemade sponge cake consommé tres leche.
A little bit of berry compote on there. This is one of our desserts. Again, house made, so everything is nice and fresh.
As mentioned, there are 2 Mex restaurants, but it's only Mex at Great Lakes Crossing offering 2 free tacos, beef or chicken, and a $5 gift card today only when you mention Tasty Tuesday. The restaurant is open now, and they do have 2 happy hours, just so you know. For more information, you can head to our Scene on 4 page, clickondetroit.com. Cool shadow effect coming over our Penobscot camera. Just some clouds, some buildings shadowing. That's a good sign that at least some sunshine out there. 67 degrees. West wind is 13 miles an hour. High today only about 72. We do have waves of more clouds coming in. Some of those will be bringing some drips and drops, especially between 2 and 7 p.m. Maybe even getting a rumble of thunder and perhaps a lingering shower for the tailgating first inning of the Tigers Royals tonight, but no washout. Keep your tickets, keep your plans. Just know you get a little nuisance delay from some of these showers. 50 overnight in Detroit. That means 40s in the burbs Wednesday morning. Back to school, back to the bus stop. It's going to be cool for sure. Sweatshirt, light jacket kind of weather. You can see here on the big picture that we do have this little wave of energy just sitting and spinning over us. Going to be a theme here over the next few days. We have spotty shower chances. Real quickly, back to Irma, just because of the size and strength of this one. Measuring about 550 miles across, a big storm. Again, a Category 5 hurricane with 180-mile-an-hour winds. And the spaghetti plots, we were wondering, is there any chance this thing doesn't hit Florida? Well, about 5 of the models have this thing aiming right at Florida, southern Florida. There are a couple that steer it away either in the Gulf or over into other parts of the Atlantic, which would then hit maybe into South Carolina. But again, odds are at this point, stay tuned all week, but could be Saturday sometime in the afternoon that it hits in the Miami area. Here's a look just real quickly at some of the showers. Again, today we're going to have a very similar pattern tomorrow. Chilly starts on your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday mornings. But Wednesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, more shower chances and even cooler.
All right, so we'll look forward to the weekend.
Yes.
Looks good.
It does.
So did you see what one of our former Tigers happened to do yesterday?
I mean, in the history books, amazing.
Yeah. In the wrong uniform, though. This one just throws salt in the wound for many Tigers fans out there.
J.D. Martinez. You knew when we were getting rid of him it was a bad idea, but he made baseball history with his new team. He hit not just 1, not just 2, not just 3 homers, 4. Local 4 in one game. With the 4 dingers, Martinez knocked in 6 runs and propelled Arizona, the Diamondbacks, to a 13-0 win over the Dodgers. He is just the 18th player ever in the 150 years of MLB to do what he did.
And we let him go. Darn it. Good for him, though. Still to come, a scary moment for some travelers in Japan when an airline is forced to land after a bizarre incident. We'll show you what happened coming up. Welcome back, everybody. Travelers in Japan got a trip to New York cut a little short when the plane was forced to land for a very strange reason.
Officials say that it's likely a bird that got stuck in the plane's jet engine. Some local media caught the flames shooting out of the plane on video. No harm, no foul. Get it?
No foul. Thankfully, all 2,000 passengers were okay. Thanks for being with us. Have a good day.